Hello, welcome to Week 17 NFL predictions. Last week I did amazing. I went 12-4 after my abysmal last week, going 6-10. My season record is 153-87. My dad went 10-6. His season record is 134-106. James also went 10-6. His season record is 132-108. Still 2 points away from my dad. But
Still a lot of games to go, though.
we got not including playoffs, we got 32 games to go, so you can still pass him. But last week we were just one game off of all of us tying. It was a Monday Night Football game where if the Colts would have won that game, which they didn't, we would have all three tied.
Which is quite funny, given how I never watched the sport before, so I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
As you guys can see on the bottom right, I'm pretty sure that's where we have the seedings for both the NFC and the AFC.
FC Bournemouth.
No, we're talking about the NFL here. Wrong sport.
Oh.
Alright, this game has 0 playoff implications, but it's a game, so we have the Dallas Cowboys heading into Washington to verse the Commanders. Oh, I'm sorry, Landover, Maryland, for some odd reason.
So hypothetically,
I got Dallas here. Both shit teams.
Yeah, fair point. So I'm gonna go different and say Commanders. Because they won more recently.
These teams are both living from the playoffs. Oh, I know we got the Lions, where they're basically eliminated. Like, they have to win out, and the Green Bay Packers have to lose out. So the Detroit Lions must win this game to have a fair shot at making the playoffs. They're going into Minnesota to versus the Vikings. They are going to win, but I don't think they're making the playoffs.
They won't win.
You got the Minnesota Vikings?
Yeah. You know why they won't win?
Why?
Because Haaland scored again.
Of course. Alright, next game we got the 1 seed Denver Broncos heading into Kansas City to versus the Chiefs. Denver, they control their own destiny. If they win out, they clinch the 1 seed and they get the first round bye. If they lose any of those games, though, the Jaguars, Chargers, Patriots could steal it from them. And the Chiefs are eliminated, so I got Denver here.
Yeah, I would expect the Broncos to win this game. It should be a straightforward game.
There's a lot on the line for them, so they have to.
I don't think it's that there's a lot on the line, but I think it's a straightforward game. The Chiefs just have not been there this season. So
yeah, especially after that loss to Titans, you clowned me for that. And yeah, I was right. Alright, this game has some good playoff implications. We got the 5 seed Chargers going up against the 7 seed Houston Texans. If the Texans win, they clinch a playoff spot. If they lose out and the Colts win out, then the Colts can get that 7 seed.
Well, it's a good thing the Texans are going to win then, isn't it?
Yeah. I got the Chargers winning, actually. And you got the Texans?
Yeah. I feel like Texans are going to win.
Yeah, our next game is the Baltimore Ravens, who they have to win out to make the playoffs and win their own division. And they have to make sure that the Steelers lose out. I highly doubt that's going to happen, because in a couple games, you're going to see the Steelers are versing a really easy team. So, I doubt it's going to happen. You got the Ravens going to Green Bay to versus the Packers. Packers, all they have to do is win this game, and they make the playoffs, and the Lions are out of it. And I do got them winning this game, so.
Well, on paper, it should be a fairly straightforward game for them. However, they have lost the last 2 games.
That is true.
So, on paper, yes, they should win, but I feel like they're just not going to, given how, like, the way they've lost the last 2 games. I think they're just, I feel like the last 2 games were winnable games for them. They just haven't.
Yeah, especially last game. At one point that last game they had a 99% chance to win, and they still lost to the Bears.
Hey, Bears are scary, okay?
They had a 99% chance to win that game at one point, and then it all crumbled. So you got the Baltimore Ravens.
Move on to the next ones. Yes.
All right, our next game is the Seattle Seahawks, who, if they win out, they clinch the 1 seed. First on bye.
Seahawks.
If they lose,
Seahawks.
Well, then the Bears or Bears, Niners, Rams, they could all get the 1 seed if the Seahawks drop at least a game. It's the Seahawks going to Carolina versus the Panthers.
Yeah, Seahawks.
The Panthers, on the other hand, if they were to win and the Buccaneers were to lose against the Miami Dolphins, which we predict later on, then the Panthers would clinch the NFC South and make the playoffs.
But if they were to lose, they won't be doing that. So
exactly. If the Buccaneers win this Seattle Seahawks versus Carolina, that game will not matter for the Panthers. It only matter for the Seahawks. The next game has 0 playoff implications. It's the Arizona Cardinals heading into Cincinnati to versus the Bengals. What a game! What a game!
Cincinnati. You mean what a snooze fest?
Cincinnati actually has a great offense especially after what happened last week.
Because this game doesn't really have any implications to any other fucking team in the world.
Exactly.
I will not be watching this game because I don't watch any of the games.
I don't think anyone is going to be focusing on this game. Statistically, if Week 17 goes the way I've been saying, then all the playoff spots would be clinched. So,
feel like your butt cheeks on Friday night.
What? Who do you got between these 2 non-playoff teams who are both eliminated from playoff contention mathematically?
Let's go Cardinals. Fuck it.
All right, here come the Pittsburgh Steelers. If they win, they clinch the AFC North and they're in the playoffs. They're heading to Cleveland versus the Browns. There's a lot on the line here, Pittsburgh. You guys should win against the Browns. Come on.
They should, theoretically, but they won't.
Oh, God. If that happens, Ravens fans are going to be really happy, especially if they win against Green Bay.
Yeah, no, they're not doing it.
Our next game is very important for the Jags, but even more important for the Colts. You got the Jacksonville Jaguars heading into Indianapolis versus the Colts. Jags win. Good for the Jags. They are 1 step closer to getting a 1 seed, depending on how the Broncos and Patriots do. If the Colts win, then they have to hope the Texans lost. Because if the Texans win, they're out.
We all know what seed the Jaguars are after, aren't they?
They're a 3 seed right now, so what do you mean? Back in Week 8, the Colts had a 98% chance to make the playoffs. They have a 2% chance now. They just beat the Broncos, though. I do have them winning this game. They should win this game. Very straightforward game for them.
Well, they've won the last 5 games in a row, so that form is going to continue. I feel like that form should.
They have actually the second. I'm pretty sure they have like the second biggest win streak in the NFL right now.
Well, because no one actually gives a shit about that, we're going to move on to the next one.
Really? All right, Tampa Bay in a must-win game heading into Miami to versus the Dolphins. This is an easy win for them. But Dolphins, if y'all win this game, I'll be happy. Although if the Panthers lose, I won't be as happy.
I really want the
Go Dolphins.
to lose.
But I got the Bucks because it's actually somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, again, it should be straightforward, but if you look at the last 5 games, Dolphins have won 3 and the Buccaneers have only won 1. So recent form, you probably have to say Dolphins.
Recent form, you probably have to say Dolphins, but the Dolphins got destroyed by the Bengals, 45-21.
If we come on to the little head-to-head though, because this is always a fun start that I like looking at. Dolphins have won 2 of the last 10.
Oh, great. So history shows that Tampa Bay should walk in and walk out like 45-0.
But recent form shows differently.
So who do you got?
I would say let's flip a coin. And I have a coin here.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
So we're going to let the coin of truth pick this one. Assign heads or tails to something, Jeffrey.
Heads, Buccaneers, tails, Miami.
Buccaneers.
Great, I figured it. Alright, my browser being annoying and not staying on the seedings for the NFC and AFC. Our next game is the New England Patriots heading into New Jersey to versus the New York Jets. Patriots,
easy game for the Patriots.
Very straightforward game for them. All they have to do is win out and hope the Denver Broncos lose one more game, and they clinch the 1 seed. So
Jeffrey, they're playing the Jets. You
the
say like they have to win like it's their tall order. All you have to do is beat the team who can not win a game this year. It seems.
Yeah, but like I said, if the Patriots can get the 1 seed, if they win out and the Broncos lose one more game, so I think it should be pretty simple for them. Then our next game is no playoff implications at all, but we have a team that's in a much better form than the other team. We got the New Orleans Saints heading into Tennessee versus the Titans. Both teams won last week in very destruction fashions. Saints beat the Jets, not related to order, 29-6, and the Titans beat the Chiefs 26-9. And another Chiefs quarterback tore their ACL, so the Chiefs are not having a good year this year.
Yeah, that's.
But I got the Saints winning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Titans. I feel like we've not picked them for a while.
Well, yeah, because they're 3-12. Now this is the real tank ball. This is for the number 1 pick in the draft. Whoever loses this game is probably gonna get the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. It's the New York Giants heading into Las Vegas to versus the Raiders.
Watch this be one of the games that they both draw. Watch it.
One of them has to lose, and whoever loses probably gets the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. Whoever wins
technically
blows their chances of getting
technically it is still in the realms of possibilities for them to draw.
That is true. It'd be hilarious if they do. It'd be another hilarious thing if this is one of the best games of the week. Because I'm pretty sure on the table that these teams are both the worst teams in the league.
They are. Giants are 31st and Raiders are 32nd.
Exactly.
So, this is the thing, right? And let me paint the picture for you. They both want the first pick of the draft, whatever. Yeah, they both want it.
So they both
want to go out and not win.
Yeah.
So they both don't go out and win. Then you're at a stalemate because one team doesn't want to get points and the other team don't want to get points. Otherwise, they win the game and they don't get the first pick. So, in theory, that could happen. And I think it's more likely than what you think.
I have the Raiders. Can't believe I'm saying that. No, I actually have the Giants. I don't even know how to pick here. They both suck. Giant. I'm probably gonna try to pick, but for right now, I'm going with Giants. Who are you going with?
I'm gonna Raiders, but I wouldn't be surprised if they both go out and just get 0 points each.
All right, now this game is a great game. This game is awesome. You got the Eagles, who have clinched their own division last week, heading into Buffalo to versus the Bills, who have already clinched a playoff spot, but they can just get better seeding. Both these teams get better seeding depending on what happens in the City games this week. So I got the Bills. They're in better form right now. The Eagles might be on a 2-game winning streak, but those are both against easy teams, Washington and Las Vegas Raiders. So Bills should take care of this year.
You know what? Eagles are going to prove you wrong, Jeffrey. Go sick yourself.
All right, Bears. You got the Chocolate Bears heading into San Francisco to versus the 49ers. If the Bears win this game, they clinch the NFC North. 49ers, they have to win out, and they get the 1 seed. I actually got the this one's hard, actually. This one's a bit difficult.
Do we need some match facts for this one?
Yeah, actually. I've actually kind of help.
Well, 49ers have won 6 of the last 10.
Okay. The 49ers are in better form, so the Bears only have a 2-game win streak, and they got lucky last game. I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
Yeah, I'll go same, honestly.
All right, our last game of the week. Well. This game has zero implications for one team, and a lot of implications for the other team. Los Angeles Rams head into Atlanta versus the Falcons. I think we all know who's winning this game. The Rams are trying to fight for their lives in the NFC West. Like they need to win this game, and they will win this game.
But history will say otherwise.
Oh God, there's no way.
7-3.
Oh, Falcons! What have y'all been doing? I mean, you all are on a 2-game winning streak. Granted, both of those games are against the Buccaneers and Cardinals. Not exactly a tall order.
So this is where it could get tricky for the Rams because of that mentality of you need to win, but you've lost to this team 7 times the last 10. That mentality starts to eat at you. So I think they really need to put it together. I'm going to go with the Rams, but that's if they don't perform. I don't be surprised if Falcons win it.
Honestly, if as soon as the Falcons got eliminated from the playoffs, they have won ever since. Just funny as hell. Literally, ever since they're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, they have won every single game since then. Granted, that was only 2 games, but still.
Leading everyone into a false hope for next season.
It also hurts their draft pick. Because, if you're eliminated from the playoffs, you should just be losing all the games so that we get a better draft pick. Alright, that's the end of our Week 17 NFL predictions. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. And go Panthers. Go Dolphins. And see you guys next time. Peace out and goodbye.